just what makes that little old ant think he can move that rubber tree plant. Anyone knows an ant can't move a rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes. He's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. So today is Thursday, March 4th, 2021. And right now, here in Lajitas, Texas, we have a dust storm happening. If I wasn't driving and holding the camera, I would flip the phone around and show you behind me where you can't see, well, I don't know, usually you can see the mountains over there. I mean, it's pretty bad. Now over on this side, it's not as bad. But over here, it's bad. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, we are experiencing a dust storm. Well, I have some news. It looks like the folks here at Lajitas Golf Resort finally want me to come to work for them, and I'm not gonna do it, at least not until after I get back from my trip. I was supposed to start working in January, and they, you know, I talked to them. Yeah, so anyway, I talked to the chef's wife, and you know, because she moved down here from Dallas and all these kind of things, and they redid the Mercado, and that's where I was supposed to work, right? Well, you know, when I spoke to her 2 months ago, she told me that the Mercado was supposed to go live on March 4th, which high is today. Last night, she asked Chef to ask Gary to have me call her. Well, I called her, and she didn't answer the phone. I left her a message with my cell phone number and the home phone number, and said, you know, call me. And she didn't call me back last night or today. And so, you know, I have a problem with that. Now, mind you, there's no other employers down here, so I will eventually go to work here, but I'm not going to play their little, you know, hanging on a string kind of game. So, if she does finally call me, I'm just going to tell her that I'll call her when I get back from my trip, which my trip is March 29th through April 5th, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a long drive, but I'm going to get one of those thingamajigs to put on the, the dashboard of the car to hold the phone so that I can record some videos while I'm driving for 15 hours. No, I won't record a video for 15 hours, but you know, and while the service is going on, of course I can't record in there, but I'll take a couple of short videos of the Baton Rouge area, the Mississippi River, and you know, talk a little bit about the history of that area. Now I want to say that deception is getting stronger. And what I mean by that is this whole coronavirus thing. Now, praise the Lord that, you know, next Wednesday, and here in Texas, we won't have to wear masks anywhere, and all the businesses can open up 100%. And, you know, there's lots of people who have a problem with that. But, you know, come on, let's face it. If you're at high risk for getting sick, then you should stay home and you should keep wearing a mask. But for the rest of us, we shouldn't be controlled like that. And we should never allow the government to do that to us again, ever. So, we're excited about that. Now, a lot of people have a problem with it. Mostly people that don't live in Texas, and you know, the liberals who run the big cities, they have a problem with it because they're bought and paid for. They want the government to control people no matter what it is. No matter what, they want the government or their strong arms to control the people. And I got to tell you, you know, the United States of America gives us freedom and liberty. And in the last year, they've taken that away from us. And, you know, we allowed them because they brought in the spirit of fear. So this has all been a move by the enemy to keep us in bondage. So we need to come out of that. If you're sick, then by all means, take precautions. If you're vulnerable, then by all means, take precautions. But I'm not sick. I'm not vulnerable. In that regard, I'm pretty healthy. You can't catch my heart disease. That's for me and me alone. I don't have a virus. And I gotta tell you something. When I am sick and I have a fever, I don't go anywhere because guess what? I'm sick. So this whole notion that people that aren't wearing masks are gonna infect people, that's ridiculous. Most people, when they're sick and they have a fever, they stay home. Because I know when I have a fever, I don't want to get up and do anything or go anywhere. That's what a fever does. So that's all I have to say right now. Don't be deceived. And remember that Jesus is coming. Be ready and spread the word.